So you're thinking about buying a home in DC and you want to be in a neighborhood that is the epitome of the actual word neighborhood. So what do I mean by that? So tight, small-knit community, parks, residents who graciously look out for one another, quiet streets, while still being very accessible to the rest of DC. That neighborhood is Manor Park, and today we're going to tour this very small community in Northwest DC, and then we're going to check out this home. And we're getting after it right now. So if you stumbled across this video, I'm assuming that's either because you're interested in DC real estate, whether that be buying or selling a home in the DC area, or you might just be curious about the DC real estate market at large. If that's the case, you're at the right place. Feel free to subscribe below. My name is Bashir, and I get calls, texts, emails from folks just like you who are looking to buy or sell a home in the DC metro area. So if your plans on doing that are in the next 30, 60, 90 days, or even more, feel free to reach out through call, text, email. All my contact details are in the description below. As always, look forward to helping you find your place in the city. So Manor Park, where exactly is Manor Park? So we have North Capitol Street to the north. So North Capitol, that takes you all the way to downtown DC. It also takes you to 395, easy access in and out of DC. We have Missouri Avenue to the south, Eastern Avenue to the east, and Georgia Avenue to the west. So Manor Park is surrounded by other notable neighborhoods like Brightwood, Fort Slocum, and Takoma. So I kind of like to refer to Manor Park as a cousin of Takoma. Now, it's not as popular and as vibrant as Takoma, but it's sort of very similar from an aesthetic standpoint and also the community feel. So you see a lot of families from different generations. You've got the younger families, and you've also got the older generation, the older families who have been here for decades and have owned their homes for a substantial amount of time. So as far as the real estate you're going to see here in Manor Park, you're going to see mostly row homes and single family detached homes like this one. So even though we're in the city proper, we're not going to see a lot of condos, new construction condos. And that's just because the neighborhood of Manor Park is zoned mostly for the construction of row homes and single family detached homes like this one, which we're going to be taking a look at. But before we do that, let's tour the neighborhood of Manor Park, and then we'll check out the home. Now, if you're not too familiar with Manor Park, don't worry, because you're not alone. Manor Park often gets overshadowed by its popular neighbors, Brightwood and Takoma DC. And some people even use the names interchangeably, but make no mistake, Manor Park is a community of its own, with its own unique charm. Let's start with the feel of Manor Park itself. Walking through its quiet, tree-lined streets, it's easy to forget that you're still in DC proper. The neighborhood has a distinct suburban vibe with a peaceful, close-knit atmosphere that's rare to find in a bustling city like DC. One of the biggest highlights here is Fort Slocum Park. Named after Civil War General Henry W. Slocum, Fort Slocum was originally one of the many defensive forts built to protect DC during the Civil War. While the fort itself is no longer visible, remnants of its earthwork can still be seen in parts of the park, adding a unique historical aspect to this otherwise serene space. Today, Fort Slocum Park is popular for its trails, shaded walkways, and open grassy areas. It's perfect for morning jogs, walks, or simply just unwinding under the plethora of trees. There are benches and picnic areas scattered throughout where neighbors and families often gather to enjoy a quiet day. The park feels spacious with plenty of open areas for socializing. The park covers just over 5 acres and is a local gem. It's full of lush green spaces, perfect for weekend picnics, morning jogs, or just relaxing outdoors. And if you're someone who loves being surrounded by green space, Manor Park is the dream neighborhood. With all the parkland and trees around, it's hard to believe that you're just about 20 minutes from downtown DC and around 25 minutes from Reagan National Airport. It's a calm, almost suburban escape, but it's still close to all the city's conveniences. Now, Manor Park itself doesn't have a huge amount of commercial spots, but the nearby Brightwood neighborhood has you covered. Just head over to the Kennedy Street corridor where you'll find some great local spots like Angso Cider, known for its craft ciders and cozy vibe, and Brightwood Pizza and Bottle, favorite for pizza lovers and a great spot to grab a drink. And if coffee is more your thing, there's La Coupe, a unique coffee shop sourcing its beans directly from Guatemala. They recently moved from the original spot on 1st and Kennedy over to the new location on 5th and Kennedy, and they're currently doing some renovations, so keep an eye out for that when they reopen. Manor Park's location is close enough to the Maryland line that residents can also enjoy everything Takoma Park has to offer, from cafes and local shops. And when it comes to groceries, Georgia Avenue is nearby and offers a lot of options for your everyday needs. For transportation, Manor Park is in a prime spot with easy access to both the Takoma and Fort Totten Metro. The Takoma station, right along the Red Line, is just to the east, while Fort Totten is a little southeast of the neighborhood, serving the red, green, and yellow lines. Both stations make commuting downtown and exploring the rest of DC as easy as possible. When it comes to schools, Manor Park is served by Whittier Elementary and Coolidge High School. Whittier Elementary offers a nurturing environment for young students with a focus on academic excellence and community engagement. Coolidge High School, meanwhile, offers robust academic programs and a range of extracurriculars to help students find their strengths and pursue their interests. Housing in Manor Park includes a mix of typical DC row houses, most of which were built in the 1940s and 1950s, as well as single-family detached homes with generous square footage. It's a neighborhood where you can find a home with character, space, and style, a mix of the old and new. So that's Manor Park, a hidden gem that offers a quiet, greenfield escape with all the perks of city living right nearby. So as far as this home goes, it's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,500 square foot home that sits on this beautiful 5,000 square foot lot. The home was built in 1934. It's a 4-level home with off-street parking, priced at $925,000. So let's check it out. Let's start off on the outside. So the lot starts from here and it goes all the way to the other side. We're on this one-way street right here. So, really quiet neighborhood. And we can see the lot extends all the way to over here. We've got a decent lot size there. And this portion of the home was an addition. So that's a sunroom, which we'll check out in a bit. All right. So this home is for all my folks who do not like open concept living. So as we can see, we've got the stairs right there. It divides our living room and our kitchen and dining. So we can see this home has undergone a substantial amount of renovations. This home was renovated in 2019, but there was no open concept renovation done, right? Just the upgrades to the kitchen. We've got our hardwood floors. Recessed lighting. We've got our standard quartz countertops and stainless steel appliances. Got our pantry. And this is how you create more space in the pantry, right? Got to get creative. This is some kind of rack that's screwed in. Gives you more storage space. Got some shelving right here in the corner. Got more shelving right there. That's not built in, by the way. That's a movable shelf. And we've got our powder room right here. As you probably noticed, we've got probably 5 different colors of paint on this level. which is quite interesting. You know, sometimes not everyone likes a completely white house. So we've got kind of like this brown and black right there. You've got this gray, you've got green. Here we have our dining area. This is our living room. It's the gas fireplace. Got a ton of windows for natural light. Helps with the plants. Now, this is actually real brick right here, right? It's not a facade. Got our TV up on the wall. Let's check out the sunroom. Really nice space. We've got an entryway from right there and also on the right side as well. Recessed lights, ton of windows. Got the plants. Feels really homey in here. Tile floors. Again, the color variation continues. Over here, we've kind of got this light green, right? I assume they didn't go with this darker green because you really want a lighter color for your sunroom. Now, this door right here just leads to the yard. Let's check that out before we head over to the basement. So, just see what we have going on here. Got tons of plants. We've got a shed back there. And also, this is the parking pad. All right. And this just takes us to the other side of the property. More plants. Really quiet street. So let's head back in the house. And let's check out the basement. So we've got tile floors in the basement. We've got this area set up kind of like not kind of like a gym. It's set up as a gym. With the protective flooring to protect the floors. And then we've got a fully renovated bathroom right here. So we've got a different color scheme going on in the basement. We've got the white and we also have this dark blue. It's our water heater. That door just takes us outside to the yard where we just came from. We've got our washer and dryer right here. Utility closet, and we have a full bedroom. So Tons of storage space in this home. I would say that's one thing that this home is not lacking is storage space. I mean, just this entire area is just, this could be storage space. This can be a work area. It could be whatever you make it. Okay, so that's it for the basement. Different theme going on. It's a different shade of blue. So let's head up to the third level. And this is where we have all the bedrooms, or majority of the bedrooms. All right. So we've got bedroom 1. Closet. A linen closet right there, and it's the second bedroom. So if you probably noticed, the theme for this house seems to be flat screen TVs and plants. Yeah. So on every floor, we've got plants, and in almost every room, there's a flat screen TV. Let's check out the closet. Then we've got a hallway bathroom. And then we've got the master, which is, again, a different shade of, is this blue, green? I'm not too sure. Flat screen TV. Got tons of windows. You get a nice view of the neighborhood. It's a really beautiful day out. Full bath. And then there goes our closet. Now let's check out the fourth and final level, which is kind of like an attic. So sorry to disappoint, but this is not storage space. That's just the HVAC system. Now, this space could be used as maybe a fifth bedroom. Now it's set up as a library. It's got all these books and just, I guess just a an area to just come up and just relax. We've got a additional storage space. So, I mean, we've got closets. So it could be used as a bedroom or kept as it is. This is a lot of books. Like, I admire people who, like, I'm a huge reader myself, but I do Audible, right? So I listen to a lot of books. Maybe 2 a month right now. I read about two books a month, because with Audible, I can drive, I can be in the kitchen, I could, work out while listening to books, but it's so hard for me to sit and read a book. So, I mean, man, if you can sit and read for hours on end, I applaud you. But I'm an audiobook type of guy. Okay, so hope you enjoy the tour of this beautiful home and the beautiful neighborhood of Manor Park. As always, if I can be of help to you to find your next home in the city, feel free to reach out to me, call me, text me, shoot me an email. All my contact details are below in the description and pinned in the comments. Until next time, I'll catch you in the next neighborhood.